So Easter was 4 days ago, obviously. And I got a couple things for these main things. Nothing else really matters. But I got these things. Oh crap. First I'll be painting, and making a video about it. As you can see, I've painted before. I've painted before. Guys over there too. That's besides the point. I have my camera terribly set up here. Okay, so this is the little base holder thing. I haven't used it yet. Get that out of here. I got these. I'm going to use this back. So that's over there. It'll be over there. Here's what came with the box. The box. You got your Space Marines. They're Infernal Marines. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that correctly. Infernus Marines. I got some abandoned black. I'm gonna just say it's abandoned black, okay? Corax white. Some Agrax Earthshade. Probably not saying any of this correctly. Balthasar Gold. Technical Armageddon Dust. And Macridge Blue. So, I probably just butchered the names of those. But instead of using that blue, I'm going to use, well, Ultramarine Blue. Because this is the use for everyone. Except for them. Except for some. They were painted before I got this. A couple unlucky ones. I got some bases. Apparently you don't need to glue them, but I'm going to glue them. I don't normally use this glue. I use this on older models I had. I don't use it anymore. I don't really like it. I had these. E6000, B7000 by... Yeah. But if you see it, the problem here is this came out the bottom and out here. This one came out the bottom and I think maybe out the side somewhere. I know the last one I had, it came like right out here. Not fun. I think these have a little bit left in them. So that one I squeezed out. I'll also have these. These are empty. I poured the rest into this one. They added a couple of metal balls into this from these. It's just some army paper. I do have a second box. Let me grab that. Show you what it is. Starter selection, the army paper. Yeah. It's a bunch of nice ones. Okay. But just saying that we're going to be using a lot of different paints. Also, it came with this brush. Very nice. So we're going to be painting 3 minis. Well, first we're going to look at their... Yeah. And then... I just kind of never done this. Never primed my minis. Because mainly this is the primer I have. It's very wet and stuff. It takes forever to dry. But also, if I just go over to this guy, let me just see that's a very small scrape. I have to actually scrape it for anything to happen. I'll just. He's already got the battle damage. I'll just leave him be. I'm always trying to make this be more blue than white on the bottom, just to make it seem like make me feel better about it looking nicer. So I'm going to use the wash on these minis. The only wash I've ever used was on these guys, or specifically on Space Marines before. Because if I reach down here under my desk, I have some Chaos I use the wash on. Completely different wash, obviously, but yeah. Just put those back, okay. Let's put all this out of the way. Here, I put some little balls in here, you can hear them. Like these ones. But yeah, it's very nice. This is what I use. I know there's so much better stuff I could use, but it's just what I've used for so long. And to like file down the pieces where their little things are, it's like I grab this multi-tool thing, and on one of the sides there it is. Use this, just file them down. It works perfectly fine. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's get part 1. Part 1, let's get part 2 and 3. There's 3. Oh, there's 2. Oh, okay. I was about to start doing it this way. It goes down. That's good to know. We've already continued. Let's get 5 and 6. There's... It went under the table. Where'd my desk go? As you can see. Okay, it's right below me. Camera. The camera's gonna move a lot because we have it set up. Okay, made it hard to get. Okay, I have reacquired the part. Also, the reason I don't post any content on VR anymore is that I physically can't like access YouTube on it for some reason. It just won't let me. Like I tried to enter it, it just will never load. Here's also the thing about it. I have other tools, but I don't use them. I use these ones. This is just kind of what I've used for a long time now. Basically, since my first models. Which this is my first model ever painted. He did get a repaint on his head. Like, yeah, this was my first model. I've gotten way better at painting since then. Like, these guys are my more recent ones. I do have the rest of the squad for them. Army paint though, you do need to prime that, because these guys you just handle normally, but you know, scrape this a little bit too army paint or too much, it's gonna be a little bit ruined. And I Terminators, I painted these very nicely. I think that's from I'm gonna cover that though, because that actually has been annoying me a lot. But I think that was when I was priming something else. Splashed on. Oh, now we have my chunky guy. Here he is. I was just trying something here. I don't really like it next time I get one of these because I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I guess let's get this guy together. I have not gotten his weapon yet, so let's find that. It's going to be E7. Okay, we're gonna sand this down real quick. That's not part of it. Got it. Okay, let's okay, actually I'm gonna move that out of the way because I'm sanding stuff. I've actually goes the board, just swiped pressure maybe a day before Easter. I don't fully remember. But I've got Spectre level 2 and Minty. I am like 3,000 off. I'm getting him level 2. It's been a wild time on that. Recently, they've added the M249 saw, which I mean they technically really didn't add it. I mean I guess they added it back, but they already had it in the game at one point in time. My bunker's pretty empty right now. I think I got like an AS Val in there. That's almost it. I think a BAR. Which apparently you got Spectre level 3 for now. Spectre level 3 just to buy a BAR. Yeah. But I've seen a bunch of videos on TikTok of people just getting like 2 BARs and they're purple, which would really annoy me because, well, I can never really find purple. Actually, me and my buddies ran a purple, and well, first one of us dropped by duo. My friend cleaned that up real quick. Or well, the person I knew first. I'm not gonna disclose any names. I'm just gonna say teammate 1, teammate 2. So teammate 1 dropped the duo, or well, the second person in that duo, since teammate 2 had already killed the first one. And then we grabbed his stuff and started hitting purple because we had already opened it when he was when he started that fight. The thing is, like, he pushed them when he was on. He had a nice spot. I don't know why he really pushed. Honestly, I guess I'm not gonna get that out. But you know, he did. It is what it is. that's not the worst part about that raid. Later in the raid, after we're near labs, we're at military camp going up the hill there. And my buddy, he was looking over the hill because I hadn't gotten to him yet. I was just looking over the hill. He had an AK Alpha. I had a Scar. Pretty sure he was also running a tier 5, which we probably have a different definition. It's the one lower than it's the one without shoulder pads. That's up, and you should be kitted when running a territory, you know. Okay, that's why there's a hole there. It makes a lot more sense now. Although I will be gluing this. I got Silent North. Yeah, so yeah. Like, it's fun. I played it a bit. I haven't played it too much because the jumping mechanic. I played with one of my buddies. Crazy man ran at me with a machete, got and killed me. My friend just had to witness it. Or world teammate too, as they were saying earlier. See, that's also why I like the other glue, is it kind of like fills in cracks a little bit. Darn. That's going to annoy me a little bit. This glue has not been used in a while. I'm just going to put like a couple little droplets around. Be very careful where you have my hands, because I did not want to get this on my hands again. Jesus, was a nightmare before. No. Got in a little panel. There we go. I was thinking about before building this guy, these guys, and painting them up, buying new glue. But that'd be here on Saturday? So nah, because I got the money for it. I was thinking about it. That's one done. I'll paint. Oh, I got my fingers. Paint the rest. No, I'll wait to paint in before I'm gonna get the rest built. Because I also need that all dry. Okay, let's get this next guy. Part 13, part 12. too. Maybe not. No, I might have to hold the camera here. This. Okay, I got it. So I'm still having a wire around over here, so I was able to help me get this nice. What else do we need? 8. There we go. Yep, and there's the last pieces. I mean, as you saw, it fits without glue. But me being me, I'm going to use glue. And also, it does help a lot when like there's little gaps and stuff. Doesn't really got much to fill in gaps. So I'm not really buying models that much because, well, they're expensive. And, well, I don't have a job, so. Okay, well, I mean, this is coming along very nicely. Well, I really wonder how people get like paid promotions on YouTube and stuff like that. That's something I've wondered for a while, and probably will have to just keep wondering. This one back, no. Oh, he's looking to the right. That's what's going on. I think that's the hole that's gonna. Yeah, it's okay. Just going to put everything together a bit faster. We're gonna start with the leg, I guess. I have a feeling that I missed something I needed to sand here. Oh, no turning back now. Yeah, because once the stuff dries, it dries. So this is how, yeah, that's how this connects. like that. Also, that's why I glued this guy together. This little back glue. Yeah, that's why I don't really like to use it. You can see the glue. Yeah, these guys came pretty simple. This little part broke, which ooh, something like that. Yeah. Let's get back to gluing this guy together. Ooh, that was way too much. Way too much. There we go, look at that. Ooh. That's why I have glue. So we'll be here for a while. Oh, you know, I never finished talking about what happened about the purple incident. So my friend, he had peeked over the hill, teammate 1, with his AK Alpha and his gear deck. He peeked over, he got destroyed instantly. Instantly destroyed. But then I went to see if I could get his loot because they were on Churchill. Tried to do that. They were not. I was able to grab his stuff for like start messing with his stuff, grabbing it for a couple of seconds until they saw me, and I got absolutely lit up there. They did not like what I was doing there. They basically despised me existing there. You know, as most board player does. But I just kind of went and sat in a tree and waited. Here's the thing, my friend had my teammate 1 had absolutely lit someone up to where they should die. And then I also did, because they were like 2 feet in front of me. Whole mag into them. Perfectly fine. And it's not something you just say like was my aim or anything. They were right there, taking rounds. You know, who knows? It's Ghost of War, anything can happen. My main goal for this wipe is to at least get 1 M249 saw, which shouldn't be extremely hard. It is going to be hard. It's not going to be extremely hard. Look at that. Hold on with that. Just get that out of here. We're going to need this anymore. So let's just save this, get this done, glue it together. course, this doesn't take any decals because it's already got the stuff on the shoulder heads and stuff. Let's say I wanted to add my own, I would have had to chisel it off, or just slowly sit it off, cut it off. Doesn't really matter how I did it, just had to do it. Also, I don't really like building these guys. I like how you build the other guys. Not that we build these ones. I like building these guys because we're fun. Vehicles are also fun. They're great. Got 3 vehicles. My fair share of experience with them. Not enough experience. Would love that more. I think the next thing I want to buy is a knight. Get that going, And that's something that's high up there on the list of things I want to get. It looks awesome. Just, gotta paint it right and all that jazz. Which, I mean, painting would be too hard. I mean, I do have an airbrush. We'll see. Couldn't be too awfully hard. That piece went. It's a pretty large piece. Found it. Stepped on it. Okay. Take that really badly. Yeah, there we go. I knew his head wasn't snug enough. Nice. Then it goes like that. So let's get that on. Bam. Oh. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna fully close. That's why I don't like these pushed together models. I like the ones you have to glue together. Now I really hope the arm will cover most of that. Ooh, it should. It does. The arm goes down. I don't think that arm's gonna come out. Let's get this arm on now. So put that in. Put that on that. there's 3 done. 3 done there. Let's put this on. This comes off. There's supposed to be a super tiny tip, but it just kept clogging every single time. Who's done first? I think it was this guy. Yes, he was done first. Move you two back. Get this little man on the stand. There he is. He's gotta get some paint on now. Let's get black. I'm just gonna call it black, okay? I don't want that coming off. I've got tons of brushes. So all these brushes, this brand new one. Let's get some brushes I'm not gonna need. Like these ones. These are I only use for washes. So actually, I'll put these this way. Let's get the ones I'm not gonna use, like this one. These are don't need that. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. I'm trying to use my new ones, but they all seem to be. My new ones are these shiny ones. These more matte ones, or like older ones, and these ones came. Actually, these are my first brushes I had. I had these and these ones. So these were my first bottles. A bunch of my new brushes are going to be used. I don't think these ones are. These are too big. I don't know if that's supposed to be a pen. I don't want big brushes. It's definitely what I need right now, so. Especially this one. This one is. It's not good. It's not in good condition. Let's go put that many brushes back over. What am I supposed to do? I like my tiny brushes. This one's fine. These ones are fine. This one's a bit big. That's tiny. Those are good. Those are good. What's the best? I mean, if you got these, yeah, there you go. these ones will. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this one. Actually, highlights. Yeah, forgot about that. So those 3 are going to need. This one's a wash. So no. What did they even use the other one? Oh yeah, the stripe. The stripe thing. Just get all 3 of these to have two bowls works. That's what you're gonna do, 2 in each. There's definitely way too many in my hand. Oh. No wonder it didn't want to open. There's that marble. Or lemon ball. Oh. Okay, so I think this is a paste, isn't it? Maybe. This one says shade. Technical. Base. So I think it is, but I think marbles will help it mix the rest of the colors up and stuff. I don't know if it's supposed to be that clumpy though. So we got it. Let's get this blue some. Yeah, okay, so that's supposed to be like that, okay. So that's like for their base and stuff, but I kind of have to do that to all of them. I guess I'll find that little bowl either. Chunk through the camera. Look at this. Found it. Actually, no, the milk ball isn't mixed up. I'll keep them that. Isn't the food at all. Also make sure it isn't watery and stuff. There we go. There's 4 for the white and for the black. Black is already open, so that's gonna be easy to get those ones out. But that's good to know. If it says technical, don't put it in there. Do not. Yeah, because they're not even moving, they're completely still. Yeah, there we go. I knew it wasn't fully closed. I think, yeah, my first paint when I ripped the thing off on accident. Didn't know I needed it. But now I do. It serves a very good purpose. Yeah. is supposed to be black. That's what I kind of want to reference the box off of here. Okay. I will be taking artistic liberties in some places. But yeah. For the most part, it's just black. Maybe we'll make up lines on that. Like I can see pretty clearly lines on that, so just gonna need a couple coats. I'm trying to keep most of it on camera, but it is a bit hard. Because I'm also just trying to paint it normally. Also, I just got this thing, so I'm trying to work with that too. I'm sorry, I'm using my phone for this. It's not capturing it the best. That's why I wanted to do this first, because it's gonna get almost everywhere trying to paint it all. I'm closing that fully. I also do give all my brushes a good wash after. Some nice warm water. Because, you know, it's nice warm water is never kill that one. Okay, it's almost full. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what I should do? Get this guy. And coat going over these. Where's okay, well, once over should fix that. Yeah, I have to go over it like twice for the most part. But just getting like a little base layer on it. It's going to be great. You know, I'm trying to get all the rough spots out first. Especially the most round parts. It does take a couple more layers on like the hair. But you know, that's obviously going to happen. If I stop talking, it's because I get distracted whilst I'm painting, you know. I normally am like watching the video, and it just takes me like way longer. I'm gonna back you up a lot. Keep you away from the box. Okay. Just want to be super careful about that. I forgot it needs to be like right here for you to see anything. I try painting it from behind my phone screen. It doesn't work too bad. I mean, it's not too bad, just... This is bad. Normally it takes me like 4 hours for one. We're at about 54 minutes. IRL, but you know, I'm probably gonna, maybe I won't, edit this down. Maybe I'll just leave it how it is. See, like, look at that. I've done like 2 coats on it, and it's almost like solid. I keep forgetting I have to keep this in good camera frames. Ooh, no, he's a bobblehead. That's basically me with a loose tooth, except I'm not calling it a bobblehead. Although I don't think I have any more teeth to lose. Well, I mean, unless I'm not brushing. But I try to keep up on that. I like my teeth. You should too. They're very useful. Just, if you don't brush your teeth, think about this. How many times in a day are you using your teeth? How many times are you eating? How many times well, actually, are you smiling? So your teeth can really impact on a lot of things. A nice smile can brighten up someone else's day. A nice bright smile from you can brighten up anyone's day. Maybe right. Well, your family members all leather, you know? They'd probably love it. If they have a text nice little leather. It's more reason people like leathers more than text is it's more heartfelt. So you know. But yeah. Okay. He's done. You can go sit down now. I think just repaint the base black if I get blue on it. I put too much paint on it now. I'm trying to distribute it evenly now to a lot of different places. And sometimes just doing random strokes. Like as you can see, I'm getting my base blue now, but I am painting it. I'm missing less spots on the feet. And of course, we're going to be show the final results too. Just can't keep you here for a couple hours. Just not show you the end results. Actually, this is it's getting late, pretty sure. So after I probably finish this guy, I'm going to go to bed and then make another video. I just realized what time it is. Make another video tomorrow. Which actually it is 3 days from Easter so far, but yeah. Just when I post this, it'll be tomorrow. I mean, it'll be Thursday, since it's Wednesday right now. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Thursday right now. So, you know. The final result on one guy is going to be more lame. Actually, if I do end the video, I can just, do the other two and then put them together. That's just what I'll do. If CapCut will let me, I'll remember. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I use CapCut, so still learning it. I've only used it a couple times. Like I know how to do the basic things. Like I can edit photos. Well, when I say edit, I mean I can change filters on them. I can put text in them. Put text in videos too. I can turn photos into videos. I'm not really good at that yet, though. Well, actually, I'm good at like putting the photos into making the videos, but like the quality isn't good. Because I did that in like that one video in like 30 minutes. So I really spent my time. Like I spent my time painting. I could probably get some really nice results. way brighter. And I know it's a bit different color than what's in here when you put it on the mouth, but it is way brighter. And it might look purple, but it is like a nice dark blue. Which is how I like, which is kind of my favorite. Blue is my favorite color. This blue, ultramarine blue. Now that is my favorite color. So you know, ultramarine are just kind of like the one to go for when I decided ultramarine. Well, actually, I started off with ultramarines. So I thought about changing it, but you know, they're like, I don't remember. I remember watching a video that's like expressed exactly how they really are. They're like pretty sure said like they're not good at anything, but they're not bad at anything or something like that. Which you know I like. Can also decorate my guys however I really want. But if you want to watch someone like way better, more talented and stuff, Paint Black Templar and a couple other factions and stuff. Not Space Marines, mainly Black Templar for Space Marines, but other like other things. Eons of Battle. You know, he makes great videos. Love to watch him. I've seen him do a couple of giveaways. Pretty sure. I don't know what I was gonna say. But you know, seems like a great guy. Honestly, when I did just making videos, I do say like good creators for what I'm doing, because my content's pretty bad. So if you want to go watch some professionals do it, you know, I tell you other nice, other great content creators. Like for Ghost of the Boar, there's Alpha Bro, there's Tin Variant. There's like other smaller ones too. I actually played with Alpha Bro before. It was pretty fun. I've only done it once. Whenever he streams, really, I'm normally off LM. Like, it's almost 1 a.m. when I played with him. So, you know, it's fun. I could always just enter one of his play with him things. And just hope I can, because I'm members or followers, whatever, people that pay maybe or something. I don't fully know. It's a bit confusing for me. They moved up really high on the list of who plays next, so you know that lowers your chances by a lot, because he gets off at not too fast, but like a decent time. Then you have Nico Ortez? I don't know. I mean, I don't mean to, you know, disrespect his name. I can't say it. I know. Of course, I got Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, he's doesn't paint models, but he plays VR, he plays computer games, he react videos, yada yada. You get the point about him. But yeah. I think I got like maybe 6 subscribers. I know like maybe 3 of them are my family members. I don't remember the rest. I don't know the rest. This guy's coming along nicely. As I said, it does take a bit of pain to do this method of not priming. I don't know if it does. It probably goes on way smoother if I primed them. But honestly, I could care less. I'm here to have fun paint. So here's what it looks like right now. Let's go a little spin here. And of course, on focuses. It's going along very nicely. I wanted more YouTubers for and streamers for Ghost of the Boar is Timeless VR. Thought I had another one. I couldn't think about it. I was hoping to be able to be done with these a while ago, but I was thinking about getting, new glue, as I said. But yeah, that didn't happen, so it's just a bunch of wasted time then. Okay. This is some gold. See, this is also gold. And you know what gold I'm going to use for the armor? This one. This seems more for this. This is more. As you can see, I've used through all of my armor. But again, we can just see how this looks. That's a fully stiff brush. I'm pretty sure you use that for applying decals. Because that's how I put decals on, yes. Very nice, very nice. If I'm not recording, I can have my stuff way back here whilst I sit in my chair. It's just way more comfortable so I can do way better work. Just make sure there's no hair on it. I don't think my parents watch this or watch these at all. I know my dad has a YouTube account. Of course, never will post anything on it because it's just for him to be able to subscribe to people and stuff like most people have it for. That paint specifically was something. Oh, this is a good video for this, right? Because there's sometimes I'm just not paying attention to where the camera's looking at when I'm painting. Which, now my bad. I just don't normally paint with the camera. And right now there's a point where I can't get this part whilst I'm holding that thing. Sometimes you just gotta take off your nice stuff and use what you've already got. So we're just gonna test this out real quick. Now, that's nice, but nah. Give me a second, I'm just gonna put this back on. I have to open the new box up for this. So, silvers. For my silver, I only got one. And I'm also seeing, I'm not seeing any red for the eyes. I'll look at the box for what they initially wanted me to do for the eyes. Unless the answer to that is actively just nothing. Because that I cannot do. Oh, do they have the eyes black? No, they have the eyes nothing. I forgot this is gold axe when I open it. I don't know why it does this. It just has and probably always will. Do this because I need to fix it anyways. So there's so much detail. I just at the same time highlight that. Because we can wait on that for a moment. I don't know why, but when I look at my phone, it looks completely purple. I'm pretty sure this blue is more accurate to how they're supposed to look, but I like the blue I have. As I've said, it's like the blue I got a lot more. detail pop because I can't stop myself. Not all of it. I've only ever done this on one other model. We'll see how it look again. But this time he's not merged to a vehicle. Pure red down. Okay, so while I brown up a bit. Okay, so doing pretty well on this guy right now. See, that's looks nice. Especially when I get red in his eyes. Now I normally paint these way better. I don't know why he's looking. He's looking a little down. Okay, for the eyes, I'm going to relax and do this. Nice. Look at that. Very nice. It looks way worse on camera than it does in person. Since I love it in person. But when I look at the camera, it looks terrible. It just looks terrible. Yeah, that's brown. That will shock you, but it is indeed a nice brown. That at one point in time smelled horrendous. Now it doesn't smell as bad. So I've been getting there with this paint, and it's smelling terrible. It smells way nicer than it did before. Also, if you want to look at my other models a bit more closely, you got to go and look at my room tour or some of my models video. Pretty sure the some of my models video though is a YouTube short because of how short it was. So yeah. You know that's how it. You know how that's. You know that's how it be. Doesn't really bother me. It instantly dried. Okay. That's good to know. But that's not good. Most definitely will never like that. Now, as you may know, I am supposed to put gold around the borders. I don't do that. It's just something I've kind of never done. As you can see, just never done it. Now in the future, I may do it. But I just don't do it. Like, I could easily do it. Probably. Sometimes I try painting some of the most basic things on the model and it just gets worse and worse. As you can see, just got worse and worse. Okay, yeah, I'm a mess. I think I was using this one for brown. We're basically almost done. Just need to wait for that to dry. Not much really to do. Wait for that to dry. Paint over it real quick. assume is a bolt pistol on the back of him. Need some black. There we go. That was probably fully out of frame, but yeah. Especially, I thought I should say this now. When you record something on the Oculus, or I assume almost any VR headset, you record it out of one of your eyes. So you see stuff out of one eye, or well, the viewer sees some stuff out of, I'm pretty sure, your left eye. I don't know if you're able to change it or not. I think you might be able to, if so, you know, yeah, I don't know. Over there. Okay. Yeah. It's going nice. Very nicely done here. Vehicle seems to be dry. I've set that in paint before, and well, my hand got covered in a lot of paint when I picked it up. Okay. So yeah, that's one done right there. He just dodged the paint. His base got hit with it. Yeah, but he is done. That's 1 of 3. Keep on my end there, because, well, I mean, this is already super long. That's just one guy. I have 2 more to do, but then I go to sleep. I need sleep. So yeah, I guess we're gonna end that there. Not much more to do, I guess. He's done. I just need to paint those 2. Basically almost the exact same. Is he darker or is it just the lighting? He looks darker. I guess it was just lighting. Yeah, but there's those 2. Yeah. Just mean he's ready to go up there. The other mini. Hold on. Blue looks different, but it could also just be a bit more still drying. Just give it a day, maybe. But yeah, I'll be finishing those tomorrow, or well, later today, I guess. But goodbye for now. This isn't the end of the video, technically, because I'm going to edit it all together. But yeah, this is the end for this part. Bye. Welcome to basically part 2. So just looking around and I realized forgot to paint that, this guy. So we have to finish that and do either one of these guys or both. Depends how that goes. Okay. Yeah, tiny brushes. I got white. can see that from behind the camera. There we go. I can see again. You get a light over here, right somewhere. There we go. Yeah, now he's done. Thinking I might just do these guys one paint by one at this point. Like, not by themselves. Probably just run them together. But I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna start with this guy. Actually, I'm gonna use all this black paint then. I'll grab that. Wait for the paint to dry real quick. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just paint these guys together. If you saw the first one, it doesn't get much more different than that. Basically, I paint them the exact same. There you go. Forgot to paint the handle on this one. It's probably all, most of the black I'm gonna use for now. As I could always, go over and do touch-ups after. So, it'd be fun. It's probably not gonna be the most most fun doing touch-ups, but yeah. Sometimes it does get pretty boring painting minis. Mainly if you're painting like the exact same thing over and over again. Like honestly, Terminators, they're cool. Because to me they are just awesome. And like dreadnoughts and vehicles, those are also just awesome. You know, they're also a different experience from painting things like these. Or like these guys, they aren't well that special. It's mainly just the same guys, different poses, same weapons almost. I mean, there's differences in all of them. Says that if I wanted to change the color on the eyes I have for them right now, nah. I'm probably gonna stick with the same color I got for now. I mean, to me it looks pretty good. You know, it looks great. That's probably me just saying that because, well, they're my miniatures, but yeah. I like how my painting is going. It takes a couple layers to do this, as I said before. So I'm just gonna gloss it over everything that needs to be painted blue. So it takes a bit less longer, but you don't have to be waiting here 10 years watching me paint. Since so far I don't really know how to get good camera angles on this. I'm gonna have to work on that. Work on it a lot. So this guy I have to do more without accidentally touching him. It's really tricky painting from behind my camera because it doesn't focus fast. Also, I'm just realizing this didn't go all the way down, so he's floating. That's great. Fun times. Yeah, so I kind of just do this. I don't normally do this. I normally paint it way nicer than I'm painting right now. But, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I could definitely spend a couple more hours on painting it, but I don't know. I just kind of want to right now. I mean, I Only the paint. Honestly, I might just need to paint those towel. Just need to refresh the palette of painting. Because I've been painting Space Marines only for a while now. So I don't got anything better to paint. It's just been Space Marines. We're gonna put that guy to the side for a bit. Grab this guy. Now, if I just do a bam, it's basically almost done. Although first I still want to cover everything up. The first thing I like doing, as I've probably said before, I'll never base coat the entire thing in blue, so you just come over with the last layer, which is normally the second layer, but it could always be the third, the fourth layer. It honestly depends. I'm pretty sure the first minis I used this paint on, which would be, I'm pretty sure, my Terminators, the paint went on like way nicer. I probably was putting on like a lot thicker though or something. Probably way thicker than I should have. Like how I just did that. Although I'm moving all of that around. I don't want that all staying there. And there's, of course, some places that I don't want to paint yet. Like his hands. Those are just way too close to the weapon. So, you know, as I'm just doing this little quick over of the base blue, I don't want to paint that because I don't want to get the blue on the black paint. Sorry if this goes off screen a lot. Just trying to paint it. And I forget recording. So I have it up here, nice in the camera view. So also this means I gotta try to like angle myself to where I can still see it all. But you know, it's going great. And it also takes a while for my phone to focus, as me and any other cameras and stuff do. I can always just go back over the weapon with black if I really needed to. I mean, that's not the reason I painted first, though, so you know. I only get one of the blues is all done. So we move on to something else on one of them, so it's not that boring. Since I'm pretty sure I would already have had the blue done on the other guy, on the first guy by now. I think I am also grabbing like too much paint on my brush. Get a little bit less. Look at this away from the camera real quick. See how it's going. It's not going terribly. It's not going that well either. Because there's certain angles I can't reach on it. That's why I have to fight with myself to see if I want to put them all together first or paint it first. It's an internal battle for me that I will never, or at least won't figure out for a while. Guy's doing pretty well. This guy, he is, I think, like one more layer on him. He's almost done. Oh, there's some spots on his legs I need to get whilst actually seeing. Let me get these. I can bring it back in the frame. It takes a second to get what I need to get because it's so where it is. Ooh, there's a lot more spots I haven't gotten. Okay. It's also darker where I have well, I have my camera in front of it, so it blocks a decent amount of my light. I do have their light that I could grab. We'll see. Geez, there's a lot of spots I missed here. Okay. Let them both dry real quick. I could theoretically present it all like a super long waiting out, but nah. I'll leave it unedited. Okay. This is going swimmingly. Swimmingly indeed. I don't know why it's taking. Pretty sure I only took like 2 coats on the last guy. First guy. I don't know why. These guys are taking so many more. They just don't want the paint to dry on them, I guess. Or they just, I don't know. You tell I didn't get the whole front leg of this guy? Jeez. I got one job, I'm failing it. Like this, come on, focus. This entire leg I did not paint apparently. these guys are just soaking up my paint. I just don't want to dry fully with the paint on. Okay, that is... I put too much paint back there. Let me just bring some to the helmet, I guess. He is almost done. Some spots on him that need to be finished up. Let me check this guy. We're okay. Yes, we need like a once over real quick. Just give him that little once over. Or well, I hope a once over. Just trying to get this to be a little once over real quick. Since I mean most of it should only have to be a once over here. I also gotta really finish this paint soon because, well, I'll probably forget to continue this video and stuff. So, you know, gotta do it soon before these 2 long videos just sit in my photos forever. This hand, it does not want to change colors here from black to blue. So I've had to apply a lot more paint than I've actually liked to get them hands to start changing color. Still very sorry about the camera and stuff not being in frame. I really need to well, work out a better place for the camera to be so I can be nice and relaxed and still be recording nicely. Okay, that one's basically done on blue. This guy just needs to be finished up. We know we're doing good on time stuff-wise. I mean, 26 minutes. We've got all the blue almost done. I mean, it's not bad. So does that mean it's gonna take me, what, 30 minutes to do the detail? If this takes me the exact same time as the last video, That means I could get 2 minis done, as long as it took me to do 1 mini. Well, and put everything together. And honestly, it only took me it didn't take me too terribly long to paint the first mini up. I'm trying my hardest on this model to keep him open here in frame. Actually, wait. There we go. Yeah, so I can work on it. Can paint all my phone case. Not what we want. Don't want paint all over my phone case. Now, as I said, I do normally paint way slower, way nicer. But this camera is kind of annoying me a lot. So I'm rushing it a little bit. Good, this is going great. Okay, blues are done. Let's go. Blues are done, that's great. Well, main blue's done. Okay, I want to look at the first guy. So here's the first guy. Let's see what we need to do. Need to do the chest symbol, need to do that, need to do that, need to do the finish up the gun. Need to do these little details on the legs, can't forget that. Details on the back, these blue details, and the helmet detail. Okay, yeah, and then the black here. Okay, yeah. Let me do that pretty quickly, honestly. Unless I don't want to do it quickly. I don't know, we might want to take a little bit longer to enjoy it, but I don't know. We're probably just gonna get it done. I gotta post this video eventually, though. So I'm gonna quit post instantly when I'm done. Paintbrush and frame, get that out of here. Oh, here's also the thing is you can't fully tell what's going on from the camera. Because, well, it's not bright enough for you to be able to see in there half the time. I am not excited for the brown parts, that's for sure. Because I don't know if I showed what the brown looked like last time. Didn't look the best. Not in the best conditions, that's for sure. Let's get this guy. You do this. I'm done with this color. Next time I paint, I might just set up a camera and go there. Just to be facing this. So it's not gonna capture like the most work. It's gonna capture some of the work I do. So you know, it's a win, I guess. Not a very big one, but it is a win. Honestly, not many more colors. There's this. Guess we could get those blue details. Let's get a small brush, but this one we're gonna use for the eyes. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's small, but not too small. So basically, like just making specific parts shiny. Okay, wait, hold on. Helmet. Ooh. Helmet didn't fully blue. Turn blue fully. Ooh, yikes. Actually. Okay, so we're just gonna have this guy have a blue helmet. Well, a different blue helmet is what I mean. Okay, just so I don't mess up this blue helmet, I'm going to do this off camera. Okay, I want paint. I'm thinking paint. Brush. Deck. There we go. We got it how it's supposed to be. Okay, it's just not going to adjust correctly. Or whether the word was, I don't remember. Okay, we're gonna do this real quickly. It's Which brushes? Oh, this one. I'm gonna do that little white cross. Did I? Okay, I didn't forget to close it. Just was doing some weird things at first. It's fine. All good though. I'm going to try to do this guy on camera as much as possible. The other guy, not so much. He's looking to be way better than this guy. But yeah, all that time just for one color. Way too much. Way too much for what I need. Just finding brushes I don't need at this point. Let's go with this brush. Very easily. Readjust real quick. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, let's get this off camera. Okay, he's turned out a little bit worse, but that's fine. That's fine in the end. We need silver for like a couple things, I'm pretty sure. I just need the gold. I just realized I got the camera pointing at my mess of paints. Oh, forgot to do that. I can go back in with gold after this. Do that. I don't want him having some eyebrows. I really don't want him having eyebrows. Kind of be a bit weird. if I said this already, but I will be showing off the guy that's being painted off screen last. We got the guy that's been painted on screen and off screen, which would be the first guy. The guy that's painted on screen, which would be this guy, and the guy that's painted off screen, which would be that guy. You can't see him. Which one, we'll see who gets finished first, honestly. I want to show them all off when they're done, but you know, the on-screen guy, you're going to be able to tell how he looks. Don't want too much gold on that. Okay. Okay. Let's get these little teeny tiny details. Need some more gold. Oh, that's too much gold. I don't have any gold. That's probably too much gold again, but whatever. We got gold roll that. You can see that, okay. Okay. I think it's just red and brown now. Oh, and black. Red, brown, and black, okay. Okay. Let's get these pouches done. Okay, yeah, we got lucky there. Smacked him with the paintbrush. Scared me there for a second. Okay, there's some black that I just got there. I cannot forget the pistol. Okay. Okay. Let's do the black now. The brush stops liking me and tries to put too much. Shake up black. Okay, let's get to work here. Don't want to use too much and then accidentally mess it up. Okay. There we go. He's almost done. Just need to get them eyes in. Then you like this guy. Okay. It's right that time. Although, I'm probably just gonna have to do this off camera, period. Just so I don't mess it up terribly. Just I want this to look good. And, it's a bit hard to do that when you are making sure you're in frame and stuff. So yeah, this is one time where I need to bring in both. This is like that where everyone needs to come in the frame. Okay, that's one done. Time to get this guy done. I could always attempt the on-camera painting of the eyes. But it's honestly just a very risky thing that I don't need to do. Wow, look at that. So that's basically the end of the video. I'm going to probably end the video here. Basically, I'm going to restart it though, so I can get them glamour shots, better shots of the models. Okay, on to the final results. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna show you them now. Okay, then again, wait, just got my fingers wet. They're not bad. They're not bad whatsoever. Okay, let's see, this was first guy. Mr. Off-Screen over here. Okay, Mr. Recorded on screen. Yep. And of course we have the fog machine. It's not really, this is actually just water. It's just shooting water. on it, okay? We only need to look at the contraption that it's being used for, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, well, that was it.